Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is David Hanlon, aka The Laptop Legend, and in today's video, I just want to talk about the fact that there is a TSMP or HumblePay investor call on January 22nd, and you guys are gonna not want to miss this one. Now, if you do miss it, if you're gonna be at work or with family or something, I'm gonna do what I did last time and post a summary talking about the main highlights and takeaways from this call. So if you don't have time to watch the whole thing, or if you'd rather just watch my summary, be on the lookout for that, but you can still register at this point. I think they're gonna cap it at 5,000 like they did for the previous one, so you have to sign up early to make sure that you get a spot. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. So I want to dive into my laptop, look at the chart, and explain what I think is going to be coming out of this investor call, what we can expect from it, and what the effect of it is going to be on the stock price in the short to medium term. So let's get into that now. All right, guys, so here I'm at my computer and you can see the 3-month chart for TSMP, and there's something that I want to point out to you guys. So the last investor call was on December 9th, and you can see here that December 9th is this day right here. So I mean, I'll draw a little circle around it for you just so you guys can visualize this. But this day right here is the day that we had the investor call. So you can see running up to it, people knew there was a lot of new information, new breakthroughs coming for the company. So this stock price really ran up, and you can see it hit the high here of $35.99. And the day after, well, I guess the day of the call, it bounced down a little bit because it was, it was pretty overextended, I would say. And it had a nice bounce because people, I think, were expecting some good news on the call. And then they talked about a lot of good stuff on the call, but there wasn't a ton of like, we are doing this right now that is bringing in revenues right now. So I think people were kind of spooked by that. And because of that, it saw a pretty big sell-off right after the call. And I've seen that a lot of times on this stock. There's a lot of run-ups into the expectation of news, and then when the actual news drops, the stock tends to drop, no matter how good the news is. Like, it ran up on the expectation of the news that they were retiring shares, and then they said they were retiring, 500 million shares, and the stock dropped. Like, that's just, it's a weird occurrence. But this is kind of what I expect to see going forward with this stock. So I think we can see here, well, actually, yeah, you can see my registration submission was received, but if I refresh this page, you can see what it'll look like for you guys. And this is the registration form. So you fill this out, put in your name, your email, and your phone number, and submit it. And then you're gonna get a link to have this Zoom call on January 22nd. You're gonna be able to watch this live and see exactly what the CEO is talking about and see what updates they've been able to have since that first call on December 9th. And what I expect is them to announce that ticker is changing. If it doesn't change before, then I expect it to change very soon after that, based on the tweets from George Sharp and the information that we've gotten from him there. And again, the new ticker for this stock is going to be HMBL, and I'm excited to see what impact that has on the stock, because I feel like it's going to provide a more professional feel to the brand, just because TSMP, HumblePay, it doesn't really add up. So having HMBL, I feel like is gonna increase the perceived value of this company from an investor's point of view. And maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe the people who really care about this won't care at all. But I feel like it could have a positive effect on the company and be an additional catalyst to help increase the stock price. So personally, what I expect to see, since we have this investor call on January 22nd, I expect to see a run up of this stock, continuing to bounce here. And, could it continue to fall and maybe bounce off of 10 again? Yeah. Could it crack 10? I guess it could. But I personally, over the next couple of weeks, over from January 2nd up until the investor call, I personally expect to see the stock rise again. And then on the day of or the day after, if they don't announce that the app has officially launched or that the ticker's changed, I would expect to see a sell-off. So that is kind of what I am thinking we're going to see from this company. And I'm really excited because I think on this investor call, we're also going to see a lot of updates about what the company has been doing since the last investor call. And I mean, it's been like a month and a half. So what, like 6 weeks? And that's given them a lot of time to continue to work on what they've been doing in terms of developing the app, getting new people to sign up for their merchant services, and talking about their new platform, their merchant platform, getting these new deals, getting these exclusive partners for that platform. So I think we're going to get a lot of updates, and we're going to have a better understanding of how people are reacting to that. Because honestly, I didn't really understand the whole hype of their merchant, their marketplace platform. Like, I didn't think it was that crazy big of an idea, but the CEO seemed to be the most excited about that specific element of the company. So I'm excited to see what happens with that. I'm excited to see how many new customers they have sign up down in South America and Mexico, if they can continue to skyrocket their numbers, and if people are continuing to be happy with the services that Humble is providing. Because, if they really are doing as good of a job as, we think they have the potential to do, especially with crypto going crazy right now, giving these people the option to transfer into a more stable currency than what they currently have, like, I think the call is going to be exciting, man. I think we're going to see a lot of breakthrough updates, and if it goes really well, if they've launched the app at some point, I'm excited to see what it's going to be. Honestly, I don't have any other word for it, and who knows what it's going to bring, but I'm definitely already signed up, definitely going to be doing a review of that for you guys. So if you don't have time to watch it, make sure you're subscribed and have the post notifications turned on, because I will be doing a summary of that video. And yeah, in the meantime, let's see where this goes, see where this continues to ride the stock. And I'm excited to see what happens, see if we can, break these all-time highs, maybe hit $1, who knows? So I think that will probably come later on when we get the audited financials in Q2 and really see the results that this company is pulling in. But I think we'll get a better idea of what we can expect in Q2 when we have this call with the CEO in Q1. So again, I'm very excited to see what's going to happen, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. You know the drill. Until then, let's grow better together. Besar tu boca si te despiertas. Mi tiempo también es tuyo porque me inspiras. Solo quiero que seas la única que así me mira.